Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Food and Beverage Club. So I'm back with another video and today we are going to study about beverage. As I think most of our group members are beverage enthusiasts, so I decided to move to the beverage part. So let's start. So what is beverage? Any liquid which is portable, that means drinkable, can be considered as beverage. So Jaljeera is a beverage. The Tropicana juice can be called as beverage. The Coca-Cola and Sprite are beverages. But water is not a beverage because water is something which is required for our daily survival. That is the reason we generally don't include water into the beverage classification. So let's talk about beverage classifications. As you can see, I have classified beverages into three categories: de-alcoholized, low alcohol, and the alcoholic drinks. Those beverages that contains between 0 to 0.5% of ethanol is known as de-alcoholized drinks, while those drinks which contains ethanol between 0.05% to 1.2% is known as low alcoholic drink. If the ethanol exceeds from 1.2%, then the drink will be considered as alcoholic. Just to give you a brief idea that ethanol is a potable alcohol. There's another variety or kind of alcohol which is called methanol, but don't get confused. Methanol is actually poisonous in nature, so it is not potable. So let's see the another classification of beverage. So I have made a small chart for you. I hope this will give you a better idea. So as you can see, I have classified beverages into two categories: alcoholic and non-alcoholic, and I have placed water in between. The reason is because generally water is not considered as a beverage, but you may find some books in the market that will classify water as beverage. So it is all up to you what you want to take. Let's move to non-alcoholic beverages. So non-alcoholic beverages can be classified into four types. The first one is nourishing. Those non-alcoholic beverages that nourishes our body and supply nutrients to our body are considered as nourishing drinks, like juices or the mocktails, which is like mixture of juices, will come under this category. The second one is malted drinks. Let's not confuse malted drinks with malted beverage like beer. So malted beverages are those drinks which is made from malted grains, while malted drinks here in non-alcoholic aspect are those drinks which really combine with milk, like Horlicks or Complan or protein powder. There are a lot of malted drinks in the market. Or just to have a better understanding, we can call it milk malted drinks. The third classification that we have is called refreshing or aerated drinks. Refreshing means it replenishes our fluid content, that means water content, and aerated means the beverage that has aeration in it, that carbon dioxide has been infused in it. So I guess you can think of what all kind of beverage will come in this category. Yes, the Coke, Sprite, like that. So let's see. So the first one is Coke. There are varieties of Coke in the market like regular Coke, Diet Coke, Zero Coke. We'll see that in details because we need to know the difference between all those kinds. The game just may ask, and Coke is among highest selling beverages after tea, coffee. The second one is soda. So soda is just the water infused with carbon dioxide. The third one is tonic water. I don't know whether you guys are aware what tonic water is. So tonic water is just plain soda with some quinine in it. Quinine is a chemical generally used to treat malaria. Then the fourth one is ginger ale, which is like soda flavored with some ginger juice. And the last we have Red Bull or other energy drinks like Monster we have in the market. So we'll see in details about those refreshing energy drinks later. Uh, then the fourth category that we have is stimulants. So those non-alcoholic beverages that increase our blood pressure and stimulate our body are called stimulants. So I think you have an idea, which is a drink that we generally consume in order if you want to stay awake for late nights. Yeah, of course, tea and coffee will come under this category, and cocoa is also there. So this is all about the alcoholic part. Let's move to the alcoholic part. So alcoholic beverage can be again classified into four types: fermented, fermented and brewed, spirit, cocktails. Let's start with fermented drinks. So fermentation is a procedure in which yeast consumes the sugar and release carbon dioxide and alcohol. That is fermentation. If you ever seen how to make a bread, they generally put a lot of refined flour, they make a small hole in between, they add some water, some sugar, yeast, and you will see a lot of bubble come out of it. That procedure is fermentation. So fermented beverage can be further classified into two types: wine and sake. So sake is a beverage made by fermentation of rice, while wine is made from fermentation of grapes. Wine can be further classified on the basis of color and strength, like white wine, generally made from white grapes, and can also be made from red grapes if you just take out the skin. And the second one that we have is red wine made from red grapes, sparkling wine. So those wines in which the carbon dioxide is trapped, the carbon dioxide which is produced during the procedure of fermentation is trapped and not allowed to escape, gives us the sparkling wine. I think you may have heard about champagne. So champagne is a kind of sparkling wine. Then fourth one that we have is fortified wine, wines in which brandy or cognac is added in order to enhance the strength. Fortification generally means increasing the strength. Again, we have varieties of fortified wines in the market like sherry, port, Madeira, Marsala, Malaga. We'll see that. The last one we have here is aromatized wine. So wines in which herbs is infused in order to enhance its aroma and all. Uh, then the second category that we have is fermented and brewed drink. I think I have explained you what fermentation is. Let's talk about brewing. So brewing is a procedure in which generally uh, the ingredient is boiled or steamed or infused in order to extract the oils and aromas out of it. That procedure is called brewing. Like we brew tea in water in order to extract the aromas and color and flavor from the tea leaves to the water. That procedure is called brewing. So the same concept is used in making of beer. So beer is made from fermentation of malted barley, or it could be made from grains or wheat, and it is brewed with hops. We'll see what hop is later. Beer can be further classified into three types: ale, lager, and draft. Then the third category that we have under alcoholic section is spirit, which is distilled beverage. Distillation basically means separation of alcoholic and water content from a liquid in order to get a more highly rectified spirit. So under this section we have rum, which is a spirit made from molasses, byproduct of sugarcane. Then we have gin, made from cereals. We have vodka, which is made from cereals or potatoes. Then it could be made from anything that contains sugar. You'll find something like a vodka made from milk in the market. Then we have tequila. You must have heard about tequila shots. So tequila is a drink made from fermentation and distillation of agave, which is a plant which resembles some kind of cactus. Then we have whiskey again, which is made from cereals. We have liqueurs, which is flavored spirits, and other than these broad categories, we have some more spirits. Okay, uh, we'll study that in a different section called other spirits. And the last category that we have here is cocktail. So cocktail is like a drink made from a mixture of juices and spirits and syrups. Uh, and cocktails are generally very appealing. So this is all about the classification of beverages. I hope I have given you a brief about it. If you want to know all these headings in deep, stay tuned and don't forget to follow my page. Thank you.